Hey NEA, welcome to the very first episode of the NEA Podcast. Today we get to hang out with the owner of the Busy Bean, Mr. Jacob Speir, and the Director of Marketing, Cassie Arnold. The Busy Bean now has 6 locations, open 7 days a week to keep you buzzing. Make sure you check out their featured drinks, the Pot of Gold, the Shamrock Slush, and the Magically Mint. Let's get started. Let's go. Hey NEA, welcome to the very first episode of the NEA Podcast. As promised, we've got the owner, Jacob Speir, and the marketing director, Cassie Arnold, here today. How you doing, guys?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's beautiful, rainy Wednesday.
It is.
Is it Wednesday?
It is Wednesday. I don't keep track of the days. They all run together to me until Friday comes along. But
right.
and it
Who
is.
knows?
And you know the weather just today is just downright beautiful. I love the rain. The rain's great for business. Everybody loves to get out in the rain. But how are we doing? How's everything been going?
We're doing great. We're doing great. So before we get started, give me the hero's journey on the Busy Bean. From day one, I have this idea all up until today.
Well, to be honest, the Busy Bean is really not the first coffee shop I've ran because I failed at the first one. Right out of college, me and my wife, I was married to her then right out of we were going into college, and we asked her dad, said, we should open a coffee truck in Pocahontas. And we called it, her last name was Black, so we called it Cafe Black. Boy, it was one of the worst. I don't think I was as focused as I needed to be because we were in a trailer the size of this desk. And we had a home espresso machine. One day it was just me. I had a line backed out. This espresso machine taking 2 minutes to pull a shot. Something catches on fire, and I'm just like, I'm going as fast as I can. And needless to say, Cafe Black did not last as long. And what's even worse is I went to school for business at Black River. So for the next 2 years, I had to listen to my professors roast that coffee shop that opened in Pocahontas. And I just bit my tongue because I knew they were right. But I feel like I've redeemed myself, and I feel like all my whole family have redeemed themselves because it's a family venture now. I think we're doing pretty damn good now at the coffee business.
Right. That's how it's got to be. You know, you set it up and everything burns to the ground, and you do it again. That's the only way. It's the only way.
You just keep on buzzing every single day. Keep on buzzing every day. And, it took me a while to realize that. People fail and they get all butthurt and everything, and they're more worried about what people think of them. And needless to say, they just need to get up and keep on buzzing.
That's right.
That's it. You just keep on going. It don't matter. Every day, treat it like the first. Just keep on buzzing.
Right on. So tell me about your 6 locations you have now. You have 6 locations that's popped up, and they're all amazing.
Yeah, we've been open this month, March 2023, is 2 years that the Busy Bean is in business. We officially have a toddler, everybody. Woo! We got a toddler Busy Bean. But we've got 6 locations now located in Northeast Arkansas. Our newest location's in Batesville. And I love Batesville. Love it, love it, love it. Our location is beautiful. Everything there is just beautiful. The customers, everything. We're loving in Batesville. We're about to open our 7th location in Bono. So right down the road from us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I live like 2 minutes from there, so I've been watching. I'll drive by like, is it time? Not yet.
It's coming. Oh, it's coming. It's soon. So soon.
I guess the way I would explain it is branding goes a lot further than colors and logos. All your employees seem to have this hive mind where when somebody comes through the door, this is how we act. This is how we greet. Every drink is the same no matter what location you go to. Tell us a little bit about that, how that works.
Well, you know what? And I'm going to be completely honest with everybody. When we started, we had no idea the B and any of that was going to be our thing. We had no idea we knew marketing, but we didn't understand brand and your image and who you are. Mm-hmm. And we really just kind of evolved into that. And, we did the Busy Bean and everybody's making little bee jokes. We're like, ha, 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 that's so funny. We love that. And we start thinking, well, heck, we like that. Be happy, be grateful. In life, that's what we say. We just keep buzzing. We're a hive. And, we say we don't thrive unless the whole hive thrives. It's one team, one hive, and we practice that. That's our chant. And when we bring a new bee in, we take care of them, and we're only as good as our weakest link. So if they need help, our entire hive goes in to help them. Whatever we can do to make sure they get trained and do the best job they can for the busy bee and themselves.
Hmm. So how about the crazy drinks you guys come up with? Do you have is there a secret lab somewhere, or do you guys kind of make them on the fly?
As a business owner, I think it's important to highlight your secret sauce. And our recipes are amazing, but the people that create those recipes are even more amazing. And that's our 40 employees that go to work every single day and serve those drinks to the public. And they are the masterminds behind, I'd say, 90% of the drinks we come out with. And if it's not them, it's me or Cassie or our leadership team just popping something out. So it is definitely barista created drinks. And we value that. We tell people all the time, we don't just hire you to make coffee. We hire you for that smile. We hire you because we want what's in your head. We want to know what your thoughts are. We want to know what your ideas are. You come to work at the Busy Bean, you can leave your mark on the Busy Bean. I tell everybody that. If you want to come leave your mark on a business, come to the Busy Bean, because we take what you say seriously. Now, if it's a dumb idea, we'll tell you. But the point of it is we're going to help you develop it.
Right on.
If somebody says, a chocolate Red Bull with ice cream on top, look, man, it might be good. We'll give it a shot. We'll try it. That's all we can do is try it. And if you can sit there and tell me it's good, by God, we'll give it a shot. But we entertain all different creations, and we try them. Mm. Some of them don't taste good, but some of them are a hit, and we just keep on buzzing every day.
I like how they go with the seasons as well. This month you have the Pot of Gold, the Magically Mint, and the Shamrock Slush. Can you talk about how you guys created those three?
Well, I tell you, those drinks, we came up with those during our first year. We were about to open our third hive in Pocahontas when we came up with the April drinks, and we got the Magically Mint, toffee nut and white chocolate with green mint cold foam and white chocolate drizzle. Oh, it's delicious. But and then we got the Shamrock and Slush, and it's a different variation of a slush with whipped cream. It's just green. And then we got the Pot of Gold Red Bull, and you can do the Pot of Gold Red Bull in anything. You don't have to be Red Bull. We'll add glitter dust to anything. And we come up with those, and we want things that embody the holiday, or things that embody culture going around. We want our drinks to be relevant to the bees that consume them. Harry Potter's coming out. We might be doing some Harry Potter stuff coming soon. The game. You might see some Harry Potter stickers coming pretty soon. I don't know. You never know. But I'm just saying we're doing some crazy stuff, and we love it. We're having fun. And that's what a part of, running a business is, having fun. It's stressful as hell, but I love every minute of it. It's worth it.
It's amazing how you guys are obviously having a good time at the Busy Bean, but everything is so consistent. Every time you get a Pot of Gold, it's the same drink. Every time you get a mocha, it's the exact same mocha. How do you train your employees to be so perfect across the board, no matter what location you go to?
Well, I tell you, Anthony, you flatter me now, because those are great compliments, because I'll be the first one to tell you it ain't always, sunshine and rainbows at the Busy Bean. We do have, occasionally our baristas are human beings. They have good days. They have bad days, just like me. Some days I can come into work and deliver 150%. Some days it's hard to get 50 out of me. And you know what? We roll with that. We just keep buzzing. And, when we mess up, we love for our customers, get hold of us, let us know, and let us make it right. Because not only do we love serving amazing coffee the way you want it, we love fixing a problem that you have with your coffee shop. Because we're not just a coffee shop. We thrive with the whole hive. And that includes our customers.
So how do you guys strive to keep your drinks so unique from everyone else? Stuff that you can get at the Busy Bean, you're just not going to get anywhere else. So how do you guys strive to get to that point?
Well, I think there's components to getting something, having a different experience at the Busy Bean. Number one, we're going to make sure that cup of coffee or that drink is served to you with a smile on their face. And if they don't have a smile on their face, let me know. Because I want to ask what's up. Why? What's wrong with them? We got to be happy at work. Just part of it. Not everyone's going to not be happy at work. But we're there to work you through it. Make sure we can get past it and have a good time at work. Because everybody wants to go work and have a good time. And another thing we do is, there's so many people that just get the same thing, the same, black coffee, white chocolate mocha, just basic things. The least thing the Busy Bean can do for those people is throw some crazy cold foam in there, mix it up, make it more unique, do some stuff. And we want to hear from you too. If you've got some good ideas, shoot them our way. We want to see them. Messages, comment what you think, because we love it. We love new ideas. We love doing crazy things at the Busy Bean.
That's the cool thing about y'all's content, is every piece of content you guys put out genuinely will just put you in a good mood. It's not just the coffee. It's that contagious, happy attitude you guys always have on social media and at the window.
And all those TikToks and all that stuff that we create is created by the people who work for us. We tell people, part of their job, we say, can you please make some awesome TikToks? We literally pay our employees to be marketers for us. They market our company for us because they love working at the Busy Bean. We want people like that. We want more brand ambassadors because we believe we are a great brand, and we love for people to go out and show off just kindness and treating people with empathy and like human beings. And at the Busy Bean, hashtag be human, because you're human and we care about your feelings.
I love that. There's definitely something more personal about your branding than, a corporate branding. It's more of a personal, happy, upbeat kind of branding other than just logos and colors.
And I love that. And you're completely right. We do I think we have great color scheme. We have great fonts. Everything's just pitch perfect, but it's all BS if you don't have a good person at the window serving that customer with a smile. And, just, building relationships with the customers, knowing who your hive's made up of. The Walnut Ridge Busy Bean had a Busy Bee come through the other day who lost a loved one. We raised $1,500 for that Busy Bee. We were able to raise that money through all the hives because we pull together for our people. That's customers, that's crew, anyone that has something to do with the Busy Bean. We try to be there for you. It's our goal.
Right on. And if you put your people first, they put your customers first for you.
Every single day. Every single day.
Right on. So can you tell us a little more about your day-to-day life as the owner and operator of the Busy Bean, from the time you get up in the morning to the time you go back to the bed? What does your day look like?
Yeah. I also have two almost 2-year-old twin girls who are night and day. And they're both Gemini. That's a big deal to some people. All my family follow that, so I'll make sure I mention that. And right now, my life is a little crazy, but I have the best support system in the world. I've got family that live with me and help take care of kids and help do this and help run this, and so I'm able to get up in the morning. First thing I do in the morning is I get all the kids ready. That's my favorite thing to do, is I get to start the day with all of my kids. And I got my nephew that lives with me, and I got my 2 girls, and I take them to school. My wife gets up and that we dress them, take them to school, and then I get to the office about 8:30, and that starts my day. I usually review, finances, all that fun stuff. And people think it's boring, but you better know your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, you're going to fail. I was joking. I don't know if you're going to fail. But you know what? I know my numbers now. I know my numbers, and I learned the hard way. You better know your numbers. And if you don't know them, you're going to learn the hard way too, unless you're lucky. I wasn't lucky. But that's okay. We're just buzzing along now. And most of my days filled with talking with marketing, going through distribution, because we are in charge of making sure all these Busy Bees have the stock that they need, and we do all the delivering. Going over the finances. I get to go into the stores, make new drinks, mingle with the customers. I truly am blessed. I have a great life. I get home about 6 o'clock and I end it with my day, and I go to bed about 11. And I have a great life. And I'm very blessed to get up and get to do what I love every single day.
Right on. The life of an entrepreneur is definitely a good one, but it's something you got to fight for.
Yeah, it's stressful too. Don't get me wrong.
It's something to be earned, but
I
love it.
Yeah, every day you got to fight for what you love to do, and I love what I do, and I'm going to fight every single day, tooth and nail, till I'm going to do Busy Bean the rest of my life. I don't care if it all fails and I'm down pushing a hot dog cart. I'm going to be selling Busy Bean coffee out of it.
That's how it's got to be. You got to be willing to keep going no matter what happens.
Yep.
I think I compare a lot of business stuff to Elon and SpaceX. He built a rocket, it blew up, and he did it again. No matter what I do, I think that's what a lot of us do is we build something, it catches on fire, it blows up, and we do it again.
You've learned
You know,
something.
that's how it is.
It's always a learning opportunity. Every mistake you make is the universe telling you, don't do that again. But now you know what to do different.
Mm.
And sometimes you don't. You fail 3 times at something. Get up and do it again. If you're passionate about it, do it again. It's part of life. And I love the Busy Bean. I have 3 kids, Caitlin, Kimberly, the Busy Bean. And they're all about the same age.
That's awesome. So where do you see the Busy Bean in the next 10 years, far into the future?
In 10 years, the Busy Bean's going to have 50 stores. And by God, we're going to be running one of the best coffee shops in the United States. I have no doubt. I dream big.
Right on.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's
You keep on going. We're about to get into another growth stage of our business. We're looking for franchisees. We want other people who want to run a business that truly cares for your employees. If you don't care for your employees, stay out of our way, because that's how I see it.
So are you looking to franchise out eventually? Or
Oh, yeah. We've had several people get hold of us that are interested in opening their own coffee shop. And, we do talk to them about the idea of opening their own Busy Bean, and they love it. You're going to see the Busy Bean growing even more soon. We're in it to win it.
That's awesome.
And honestly, we're just in it to be a place that people want to work at. We truly believe that will make us the best coffee shop.
Right on.
I hope to be where we can, pay more, do more, give more benefits. I want to be a place that truly can take care of its people and, succeed. That's what I want.
So in the beginning, how did you start out the Busy Bean? Did you have investors?
Oh, yeah.
Bootstrap?
No, my biggest advice is if you know people, use the people, because more than likely they want to make money and you want to make money. And we're blessed to have, love my father-in-law with everything in my life. Me and my wife had a dream, and we took it to Daddy Wayne. Wayne Black is our main investor, and that's my father-in-law, my wife's dad. And he's been around these parts. He used to own Black Sheep Computing for 20-something years here in Jonesboro. He opened grocery stores in Hoxie and Newport. He's been around. And now he runs a grocery store chain in St. Louis, and he was happy to invest in the Busy Bean. Happy.
And I'm sure he's a good mentor, too.
Wayne Black would give the shirt off his back for anybody.
So with all the locations popping up, you must have a pretty big demand for new employees. So you want to talk about that a little bit, how you bring in the best people and train them up to join the Hive?
Definitely. We have the Hive Academy. No, I'm just joking. We don't do that. But that's a good idea. We should, Cassie, write that down. No, we look for people that really have that. Store managers are our biggest thing. We try to find somebody, a good, solid leader, get them an assistant that really can back them up and be somebody that they need. And the biggest quality, I tell you. No, let me tell you. No, okay. I tell you, the biggest quality that we look for in store managers is the ability to manage people. You're going to have a team of 10 to 15 folks. You need to be able to manage relationships and manage attitudes to keep things moving, to keep people having a good time. That's why we do all these we do crew appreciations all the time, because we love our crew and want to go out of way. We want to, do different things to show them that. And we're just looking for people. I can teach you how to count a box of cups. I can teach you how to make a schedule. I want you to come in and love people and know how, and just help us manage them and make it a good place to work. Because I tell them all the time, I'll take care of our managers. You take care of our crew, and everything will just be golden. I promise. Because you take care of your crew, your customers will always be taken care of.
Mm-hmm. You guys have the happiest employees, too. It's huge smiles every time I come through.
We try to be. We try to make sure it's a place that people want to work. Mm-hmm. We do fall short of that sometimes, but by God, we get up every single day and we try it again, because we believe you should always just keep buzzing. Every day.
And they can always apply on the website, thebusybeanco.com.
Always. Right? Yep. All our applications are open online. Please check us out. Even if you're just thinking about going to work part-time in a coffee shop, put your application in. We want you. We need you. Come be a part of a growing coffee shop. we'd love to have you a part of the Hive.
I love how you guys give them so much room to grow too. They're able to come up with all the new crazy drinks. They're able to move up if they want to move up. They get to schedule their own hours too, right?
Yes, that's the thing, for people just coming into the company, the minute you come in, you can go to work to start giving crazy ideas and doing stuff and getting involved, making TikToks. We want you as involved in the business as you want to be. If you want to come in and represent the business and do those things, we want you to. If you want to come in and do your job the best you can, get your tips and go home, by God, we still want you. We'd love to have you participate, but by God, we just love people and people that, have a strive to take care of their customers. And if you have that, if you have it, we want it.
What has been the craziest day in the Busy Bean so far?
Pocahontas grand opening. Cassie was there for every bit of that. I'm going to admit something to people that I don't know if everybody known about. We opened Pocahontas Busy Bean without an espresso machine. We did it. It was not easy, but we figured it out. And it was crazy. We got her up and running about 75% through the day, but Warner Ridge was pulling shots. We were transferring shots. We were steaming milk on these little home things. We got through that opening day, but I made 75 trips from Pocahontas to Warner Ridge, and Cassie was there for every bit of it. We just kept on buzzing. We did it. We could fix one thing, another thing go down, but that's just the life. And what do you got to do? You just keep buzzing.
So you were Walnut Ridge, like making shots and then driving them up to the other location.
Yes. It was
Whatever
chaos. Takes, whatever it takes. It was awful. But
awesome.
We got it. We got everything fixed, and it's all good. It's all golden now. But that was the hardest grand opening for sure. Definitely.
Ooh, had to been. So what about the craziest drink order ever? Ooh. Anything come to mind?
Yeah, online orders. our online system's not as good as it could be, and it gives people options that they don't really need. I don't know how to make a cream slush macchiato style, but people order it sometimes, and we just roll with it. And most of the time, we just say, "Hey, I don't think you meant to do this." But just the other day, we got a strawberry and chocolate Dr. Pepper. That was today at Lake City. I'm sure it was good. I ain't never seen nobody do it before. Apparently, it tastes like a Tootsie Roll. So you might see that coming soon to a Busy Bean near you. That's another thing. These crazy creations are just inspiration. That's all they are. So we love it. We love people to go crazy with it.
Has anybody ever came on and ordered something so good that it became a featured drink for a few months after?
Yes, all the time. A lot of our featured drinks are customer creations too. That a store said they'll get an idea and the store will promote it, and sometimes people just love it. It's just crazy good. Many times. That's why we tell our customers all the time: get involved. You can shape our business with your ideas. We want them. Help us.
That's what's so cool. So the customers are part of the Hive too.
Yes, everyone is a Busy Bee. If you want to be a Busy Bee and you don't work there, come buy a drink. We treat you like the Hive. Every one of you.
So let's talk about your beans. You have a very particular flavor with your beans.
We sure do.
Can you cover that?
I sure will. We use Park Avenue coffee out of St. Louis, Missouri. Hello, Dale. I love you, Dale.
Hey, Dale.
And 98% of the coffee is in the United States is drum roasted, and 2% of it is air roasted. And I'm happy to say the Busy Bean is air roasted espresso, which all that means is it's a lot smoother espresso, and it's not as acidic, and it doesn't hurt your stomach as more drum roasted espresso. And I believe the smoother the espresso, the better the espresso. And not everybody believes that, and that's okay. But that's how the Busy Bean is, the smoothest and the best.
Right on. Can you go over how you met the roasters and how you guys partnered up and made a deal together?
Well, Wayne, my father-in-law worked in St. Louis, and for the first couple of years, he had an apartment over the Park Avenue coffee shop. And he got to know Dale. And when we took our idea to Wayne and said, hey, we'd like to do a coffee shop, he said, I think I know somebody. And lo and behold, we went to St. Louis, met Dale, and that's the rest of our story. Happily ever after.
That's awesome. And is it true that if you're starting out, if you partner with the local roasting company, sometimes they will provide an espresso machine if you use their coffee?
Yes, there's roasters, I believe, in Little Rock that you can get with, and they can work with the machine manufacturers and get you a very good deal on an espresso machine if you just promise to use their beans. You can save a lot of money. An espresso machine is a lot of your cost when opening a coffee shop. It's an expensive machine, but it's the lifeline of your business. It's the heart that keeps the blood pumping, the espresso flowing. You've got to have it. And yeah, definitely when you start to think about opening your coffee shop, talk to your roaster. You may get a good deal on a machine.
That's some good info for anyone else opening a shop. I also like how you mentioned how your father-in-law was like, I know a guy. When you're first starting out, if you can talk to some people and get to know some people and be social, there's 2 or 3 people that are like, I know a guy. You know what I mean?
That's,
networking is huge. Especially
a lot of people don't like networking. And I'll be the first one to say I'm not a fan of it. I'm not big on meeting new people. I love everybody. I'm just joking. I just, you got kids. You don't always have time to go out and do stuff, but take opportunities. Go out once in a while. Meet somebody new. You truly do not know what's across, behind that other door. And all it takes, it's a handshake away. You may not click. You may click. And you never know what opportunities are going to happen just by meeting somebody. They'll put you in touch with a guy knows another guy, and lo and behold, you got a coffee shop. It can happen. I've seen crazier things.
Right. It's assets you could never afford, locations, it's not always money, but sometimes it's just assets, keys.
Just somebody else having the know-how. Mm-hmm. And, just putting your passions there, and they've got the know-how, it can happen. Take the chance, take the risk. If you fail, oh well, you learned something. Get up, do it again, because you always just keep buzzing.
So, can you guys cover some new stuff you have coming? You got anything cool on the way?
Well, we've got a lot of new stuff and stuff that just makes me so nervous because some people like change and some people don't. But in order for a business to survive today, sometimes you got to change. And you just got to keep on buzzing. And I hope our busy bees hope they realize that, because we've got some new stuff coming out. We've got a new menu coming out hopefully next month that'll showcase the most popular items at the Busy Bean and give them a chance to really just get creative with different toppings and stuff. And we think it's going to serve our business and our busy bees much better. We've got new rewards coming out next month. We've got a lot of changes coming out, and I hope and I pray our busy bees love it, because that's what I do. I pull the trigger on stuff. Sometimes it hurts. Sometimes you got to do it. But I'm hoping our busy bees will love it just as much as I do.
How about the buns you guys have that you're opening up with? Those look...
The busy buns! They're not good for you, but they're good.
So good.
Yeah, they are really good. That, and you know how we came up with that?
Oh.
We were like, we need some type of sweet treat in the coffee shop. It's me and my friends. We were sitting in the kitchen, my kitchen, just pitching ideas. We literally, you come to my house, it's a pitch. You pitch something. You come to my house, we want you an idea. That's the price to come see me in my house. You bring me a good business idea. But my friend Kalen, he works with us too. And, we were sitting there talking, and he just said, why don't we, you honey buns? And I thought, what do you mean honey buns? He's like, warm them up, make them, more deluxe. Put some toppings on them, put some ice cream on them. I said, Kalen, that's crazy. That's just so crazy it might work. And lo and behold, busy buns are on the menu. And the little bakeries around here, shout out to Flowers Bakery in Jonesboro. If you need discount treats, that's the place to go. We order 10 cases of honey buns a week, and she gives us such good deals. And That's the thing. It took us a while to get them because, we overwhelmed them at first. They weren't selling that many honey buns in Northeast Arkansas. And then we throw some chocolate and caramel ice cream on it. Boom, 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 boom. Like I said, they're not good for you, but they're good.
So what flavors you got so far?
On
the Busy Buns?
On the Busy Buns?
That's
See,
perfect.
and when we brought them out, we did featured buns for a while. We gave them 3 different types of buns each month. And eventually we just added a new section onto our menu called Build a Bun. And you get to build your own bun. It's like Build-A-Bear, except with a honey bun that you get to eat. And you get to go in and you can add chocolate, caramel, strawberry, cream cheese, peanut butter, chocolate chips, cookie crumbles, whipped cream, vanilla cold foam. You can add, if we got it, we can put it on it. You want a shot of espresso on your bun? We can do it. I don't know how to taste.
Do you weigh the honey bun when it's done?
Oh, no. We don't charge by the weight. It's one separate, one price. If we charge by the weight, some people will be in trouble. I'm not joking, when I say it. They're not good for you, but they're good.
So what about the NEA Content signature coffee at the Busy Bean? What do you think?
Now, we won't have a coffee for NEA Content.
That's right.
At the Busy Bean.
That's right.
I look around, I see NEA Content, I see red and black. And I think red, maybe, raspberry, cherry, strawberry, but you want a coffee drink, right?
Right.
What do you think about an iced white mocha with strawberry cold foam and some strawberry drizzle? That'd be red and red. Or we could do a dark mocha, so it'd be a little darker. And
what's a dark mocha?
It's just dark chocolate instead of white chocolate.
Ooh.
Brings out the espresso more. It's a more stronger
That's
drink.
right.
That dark chocolate complements the espresso, and it just smooth as a bee, smooth as it can be. It's good.
Awesome.
But yeah, we're going to get you NEA Content coffee. And maybe we we sponsor the podcast each week, talk about us a little bit.
That's right.
Yeah, we can do that.
We're going to advertise for the Busy Bean with every episode.
Heck yeah.
That's right.
Let me get me a drink of my Busy Bean cup over here. Yum, yum. Here, you got cheers. Let's cheer to it.
I definitely did not prepare for this. I just have Busy Bean cups everywhere.
Yeah. Drink to that. I touched you. I hope nobody else does. But yes. We will have an NEA Content coffee at all Busy Beans. And hopefully we can do something here to promote the Busy Bean and show us off. We'll show you off because I have had an absolute blast coming here.
All right, Jacob, I had a blast.
I'm telling you, this was, and I'm going to tell everybody, if you're a business owner, if you're just somebody who wants to come share your story, reach out to NEA Content. I've had a blast coming here and talking to you. This has been a great time.
I had a ton of fun. Thanks, man.
Thank you so much for having me.
See you,
NEA.